Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first episode in a 5-episode series. We will learn how to draw facial features. Today we will be drawing an eye. Hope you guys enjoy. So we will start off with a circle. This will be our eyeball. I'm drawing it pretty light because later we will have to erase it. Inside the circle we just drew, we'll draw another circle. This will be our iris. Make sure to draw it light because if there would be any mistake, we could easily erase it. Now, draw a little circle in the circle we just made. Next, we will create our eye shape. The one I'm drawing here is more of an almond shape. Yours might be more round or curvy. Feel free to pause this video and go to a mirror. Notice how round your eyes are or how long they are. So notice that the outside of your eye doesn't go past the eyeball. Only the inside of the eyeball goes past. And that is called the tear duct. So right now I'm adding kind of like a little box right next to the pupil. It's called a highlight, and we won't really pencil that in because we just want it to like remain white and later to look like highlight. And while we're doing that, we're also gonna start to form the eyelid. So after I erase all the guidelines, I'm going to start penciling in the pupil, and I'm going to be starting to just like shade in. And honestly, whenever you're drawing an eye, like shading in is so important. So much better. So what I did was I just darkened up the top part of the iris, and yeah, that's basically it. And now I'm just smudging it a little bit with my finger. I will continue to just leave that highlight there, for it just draws like attention to the eye. And now we'll just darken up the side edges of the iris and darken up the pupil. Now I will draw these little lines. They're kind of like a starburst pattern, but I'll draw them to the edges of the eye. I encourage you to just play around with it and see what looks good to you. You can never make a mistake in art. Remember that. And just like Bob Ross said, they are happy accidents. Now I'll start just shading in the eyelid. Make it look like it has depth, and by doing that, like I shade in and just like rub a little bit with my finger. That's a good starting point. When I started art, I just kind of like did harsh lines, but like you literally just have to like start with soft lines and then it'll look good in the end. It's a process and art takes time, so just make sure to have patience with yourself. So now I'm just darkening up the edges of my eye and just defining a little bit of the eye shape. And to do that, I'm just going to darken it up a little bit and just use a little bit of like medium pressure on my pencil and then just like smudge a little with my finger. That's a good starting point. So while searching on the internet, I found some eye pictures and I realized that eyelashes are very uneven. Like, I'm talking about the natural ones. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start off with soft strokes and just put them in different ways and just like play around with it. And honestly, I make so many mistakes whenever I draw, and just learn how to fix them and learn how to embrace your art style. Notice that the eyelashes get shorter and shorter as you advance towards the inner corner of your eye. They probably will get a little lighter also, that depends on the eye. Usually we have some shading around the eye, so make sure to add a little bit of just some light pencil strokes there.